since Eva kind of pointed me out, I thought I'll make a couple of comments. I think one issue that I would like to point out is we have to start thinking broader than just within each institution. It is now a global development. In the academic world, people do move around, and the effect is happening everywhere. You go from one institution to the next, you are expecting some kind of support in education. You go from primary school through to university, you're expecting some sort of continuity. It's no longer a matter of whether you do it or not. At some point, it's going to happen around you. The closest analogy I could think of is in fact what happened with email. In the 80s, when the university first started introducing email, it's a very small, expeditious group that actually kind of communicate each other with email. But then somehow in the middle of the 90s, it boomed. And it boomed simply because the whole world took it up. You start having free email being provided by Gmail, Google, and so on. That, I think, is going to happen. The next, if we look forward to the next 5 to 10 years, we should think about a global system, at least for Hong Kong, a territory-wide system that covers the secondary schools all the way to higher education, and in fact in the private sector, because the private sector is also using e-learning tools or IT-supported learning tools to do their internal training and so on. So the whole thing is going to be territory-wide and then global. The Asian Pacific regions have also, I've seen it developing extremely rapidly in the last 2 to 3 years. A few years ago, China is not really big on e-learning, and we realized really that China is now moving very, very fast in this area. All right. So I think it's no longer a matter of how and when you pick it up as a new learner. Once you are, this is the age. I kind of come back to the point made by the chairman in the opening remark. The tsunami is hitting, is the technology hitting the society in general. Learning happens to be one of those aspects. And we may have to even rethink quite carefully what is higher education in the next 10 years' time.